What is up? What is up with it? Oh my gosh, I was sitting there the whole time live and it didn't go until now. All right, well, we got it fixed. How we doing, Vegas? What do we got in here? VO. All right, guys, I'm going to start diving into it since this is recorded. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a market review and just kind of show you, where I'm at with the market right now. How are things looking? We're going to dive into any catalysts this week. And then after that, we're going to dive into anything you guys want me to check out. We can do a class. We can look at your favorite stocks. Just give me a holler. So I'm looking here at NASDAQ. Right, we pulled back quite a bit. So since we're so discounted right now, I am looking for us to I'm looking for a bounce here soon, to be honest with you. We need price to show us that first. I'm not quite sold yet that we just start displacing through all these levels here. I'm not there yet. If we do, it's pretty obvious with the watch on the way down, right? You have all these sell side levels. This is the most attractive one right here. It's downside is still possible, but we are just getting so highly discounted. I at least want to see us pull back to equilibrium of the current price leg, right? At the very least. So I want to at least see us pull back there once we put in a low, that is. Now, we do have SMT here at the low. So that's a premature sign. We tapped into the slow right here. I like that. So not looking too bad here. I would like to see us begin to go through this. That's kind of going to be my first watch to the upside. I want to see how we respect this fair value gap here. If we respect this fair value gap and invalidate this SMT, then we're probably going to run to this low next, which are relative equal lows. So there's a lot of attractive lows on the way down here. But again, just speaking relative to the price, like we've just pulled back so much. I expect this to at least retrace. Like if we're going to keep going down, I'd like to see some form of a retrace back to equilibrium, like I said, and then manipulate down and convince us that we are continuing lower. That's what I want to see first. So that's kind of what I'm watching. Yes. Yeah, like I said, you have the SMT there. And this is a very strong area here as well, because we're also delivering from this sell side fair value gap. I'll show you that in a second here. Also delivering from this hourly fair value gap. So that's a really strong confluence for ES. Right, so that looks fantastic. Relatively speaking, we still have this displacement here that I'd like to see us get through first, right? There's levels to this shit. Okay. So that is what I'm watching. As far as news this week, we have GDP on Thursday, and then we have PCE on Friday. Other than that, that's all we really have for catalysts. Both of them are going to be pre-market We can trade the data candle strategy on this thing. So just be on the lookout for that. These are both data candles. These are both data candle potentials. These are just large moves typically, at least large enough to prompt us a data candle. Grab. And then that'll be easy play, and that could be enough to make a bag before the market even opens, right? That's why I'm excited about that as well. Just in case we get it. If we don't, we don't. Okay, we got the rest of the day to trade. NVIDIA's a big watch tomorrow. Yeah, good call. Yeah, so NVIDIA's a huge watch for the market tomorrow. I mean, it is trading at a relative discount, so I like where it's positioned going into earnings. Yeah, this will be a big watch for sure. I mean, if this the market will move off of this. This is a market mover. So yeah, that is another consideration as well. Good looking. All right. All right. What do you guys got? What do you guys got for questions? What do you guys got? Give this video a like if you don't. That's crazy. All right. Any questions, guys? If not, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, make it quick tonight since there's not a lot of attendance and nobody's asking questions. So I'll make better use of my time. My execution has been dog shit, but that's what happens when I try to trade while working. Yeah, dude. On days off now, so let's fucking go. Hell yeah. How did I navigate today? Dude, today it was a lot of break-even trades, but I'm pleased. Let me see. My eval got smoked in the morning. It didn't get blown, but I took 1 or 2 L's on my eval this morning, and then I made a little bit on my PA, but mostly break-even trades on my PA. Let me see if I can. So here is one trade that I took on eval. That was a L. I probably should have trimmed here, looking back, because that's at 28 points. So that was stupid. And then I was just hesitant on this one. I don't know why. I should have took this one. This is pissing me off. Hold on. I should have took this one. This was really nice. Was this on the 2-minute? There it is. So this was clean. Right there on the 2-minute. I mean, it had double confluence. If you didn't trust this, which I don't blame you, this was the other confluence. That was nice. It feels like something's blowing on the back of my head right here. It's kind of spooky. I don't know if it's my air vent. Hold on a second. That was weird. Yeah, but this was a nice trade here. I was just hesitant, man. I don't know. Today was weird. It was a hesitant I think after I took those 2 losses on my eval this morning that I thought were A setups, I was a little bit hesitant after that. And then for some reason, I just stared at this thing. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. My mind wasn't sharp today, to be honest. I just wasn't sharp. I need to be sharp when I trade. At least in these conditions right now. Because these conditions are a little bit tricky. There was another one right here. This was pretty nice. I mean, it's all right. I mean, the criteria on it's good. It's just not the type of, it's not the size of a fair value gap I'd like to see. Looks like I had this marked out on the 32nd. Yeah. So this was nice right here too. See? Like, I would take this any day of the week. Just for some reason, I was very hesitant today. I don't know what that was, bro. Oh. That was a 70-pointer, bro, during lunch. I don't know. I'll get back after it tomorrow. Going through the rest. There was some break-even mini scalps here that I got. Like, I still made profit on them. Hold on, I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so this one right here. This was a break-even mini scalp. So this wasn't bad. I mean, you had the V shape, right? Anytime you see that, it's like go mode. Okay. And then we had another one, but it was a baby one. But I liked the context. So we had another one here, but this was delivering off this imbalance, which was part of this, right? We were delivering off a BPR. And this is why I'm pissed off about this trade. Fuck! Because I should have held this. Look. We could have caught all that extra meat, 50 points. This is a BPR. This is a really good signature and price if you see us delivering off a BPR. And that's exactly what we did. Look at this. We had no body closes below this BPR. Beautiful. So realistically, this would have been a pretty easy trade because that's, I mean, look at that. There's buy side liquidity right there. Dumb, obvious buy side liquidity. Such an obvious draw for price. So if you held today and you just follow the fucking rules, right? That was a nearly 50-pointer right there. But I was trading a little bit heavier on these as well. So I've been messing around with break even and just seeing how I like it, like where I like to set my break even points. I've been messing around with it a little bit. It's nice. It's nice. It saves your ass a lot on like choppy days and just weird PA days. So I like it. But you need the call outs. Yeah, I can start alerting again if you guys want. I just felt like nobody was taking my trades, dude. You know, I was alerting literally 100-point plus worth of moves like every day, and nobody was taking them. I'm just like, fuck this shit, bro. Like I'm just being honest. Like I'll just eat on myself because I'm telling you, like these moves I was calling out were all just fucking fat bangers, dude. All of them. But I never saw people posting P&L, so I'm sitting here fucking eating, bro. No one's at the table, bro. Like, I'll eat all this food, bro. You see what we started Friday and today the same. SMT at highest pre-market. Yeah, I feel like we've been dumping a lot. We've been having a lot of displacement to the downside, and you can see that on the daily candles. Again, I still think we're just ranging here. I think everybody's in panic mode right now, and it's so funny, dude. Like I was even talking to my dad today. He's in a bunch of shit, and he's like, dude, Tesla's way down. Fuck this shit. I'm about to sell this shit. I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? This is when you buy. The market makers are doing their job right now, bro. That's why Bitcoin's down, dude. They're just doing one last shakeout. That is where if you guys want me to speculate and place my bets and gamble, my guess is we're gonna hold this range and go up. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know if we're going to manipulate first. You know, I don't know what. I don't really care what we do. Or maybe I'm completely wrong and we just start dumping. I don't really give a fuck what we do. But I would like to place my bets to the upside just because, you know, all the optimism in the markets with Trump being president and then just how strong our economy is. I mean, I think things are fine, dude. This just seems like a shakeout, honestly. We've been trading sideways. We have a new president. Let things kind of iron out. Everything's making sense right now. There's been rotations in sectors. There's been money moving around everywhere. We have a lot of new economic policies, and there's just things need to stabilize a little bit. That'd be my fundamental guess on why we're trading sideways. And then from a technical perspective, you know me from a technical perspective, I don't really have any expectations. I kind of just go with the flow. I see what's in front of me. I observe my PD arrays. I monitor for a premium or discount, and then just kind of go from there. I'll just let price action tell me what it's going to do, because ultimately I think price action is king. And I'm a technical trader, so I lean more that way. But I would say fundamentally as well, I think things are you know, they're going to be fine. It's definitely been a tricky market, but you know, we've been trading sideways for months. So, what, better part of 2.5 months now we've been trading sideways. Just let her do its thing. I was full port, short again from 59.89 and got out a little bit. Got out a little after break even. Because I got in way early in pre-market. I was hesitant to, then I bought the bottom and got out a little above break even. Average was, yeah, you know, and I've been bearish lately. Like, I've been looking for shorts more often than not, but I don't know, man. It's hard when you're in a discount on the higher time frame. Like today we were pretty discounted, so I had a little bit more lean towards upside, but again, I just let the market tell me what it wants to do. I think the weirdest thing today is that we fell short of this high. That was odd to me, right from the fucking jump. We should have tapped those equal highs above. So right out the jump, price action was weird as fuck, and then at the bell. This was really attractive here. I was going to look for a long there, and then we just didn't get it. And that ended up holding. So bright ideas, awful execution. All good. I'm still bearish. That monthly look is toppy. Monthly, I don't even know what. Let me see. I don't remember the last time I looked at the monthly. We're still in the monthly range, bro. Is there SMT on this monthly? There's no SMT. There's just nothing here that looks bullish or bearish. The only thing I will always lean more towards upside overall, because we always go up. We've been going up for a long time. So I'm always going to have more lean towards the upside. To me, this just looks like consolidation. That's all it is. Let me see if I can pull up NQ1. There we go. Don't trade on holidays. Okay, so if you look, right, this just looks like consolidation. We would need to see a little bit more displacement, like out of the range, right? Like the 2022 model from ICT. That's where he starts like episode 1. Like the first 3 episodes are literally taking place in like this section of the chart. And we had displacement to the downside, had that retest of that displacement, and then went further down, right? We pulled back to equilibrium. See? That's kind of why I started. That's why I kept it simple this stream. And I'm just like, listen, I'd like to see us bounce. I think overall we're ranging. I think overall I'd like to see upside in the next couple of months. But relative to the price league we're in, the most I want to see us do, like let's say we do have a bounce, like I'm going to be watching equilibrium really close, because anything in premium or equilibrium we just need to be cautious of, because then we can just come right back down. Right, once we tap in the premium, and then we get some manipulation or something, and then we just come right back down, or go mode. Yeah, that looks ugly. You think 2022 looks the same? Maybe. I mean, it looks like consolidation, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it comes down. I don't know. I don't really care. I just go with the signals that I'm given. There's another thing that a lot of people look at. What is it? The EMAs or whatever. And if we slap 200 on here. Here's all the indicators I have if you guys want them. I don't use any of them. Let's see. So why did I say use, right? There's all the indicators I have. All right, so 50. Let's go 200. Yeah, like even then, this was just way more of a pullback. So we eventually broke that EMA. Right here, we're holding it pretty good. Like I said, there's more downside. I like this low a lot. This low is very attractive, for real. If we do start coming down some more, this looks great. How many points I let it move? I usually let structure tell me. So let me see where we're at. That's kind of tight. But I'll just walk you through this example today. This was tight though. But that's because I was trading heavier. So if I'm in this, I kind of let structure dictate it. Like nearby structure. So like right there, I would go to break even. It's really tight though. So it just depends. So preferably, I'd like to have the most local, obvious structure closer. But further away, because this is, if you look, that's like 9 points, which is fine. I mean, if you're trading minis and you trim 9 points, that's a couple $100. So what I'll do is, if I'm trading heavier, so if I'm trading minis like I was today, I'll let this go up to here. I'll take one trim there, and then I'll just move it to break even. And then let's say it does go in here, and then I was fucked. It's like whatever, I guess. It depends on just the scenario and how I feel about the trade. Like if I think this trade is like mid and kind of like if I'm not like A+ about it, but it's something I don't want to miss an opportunity on, so I'll still give it some skin. That's where I'll, assess my break even points. But like this right here would be a lot better. I actually did originally have it there. I like to have it like 15 points away or something like that. I don't know. I might make a guide on how to set shit to break even, but it's just dynamic. But the easiest thing I would for sure use is structure, because structure is, once you clear that liquidity, like once you break that structure, that just serves as like a nice kind of area for price to hold and continue further, especially if it has momentum. So that's why I like structure, because this could have like back-to-back glizzied or something, and then it just started really pushing, and then now my shit's at break even. It just happened to dance around this shit and then slide back down. Like that. Now, if I was trading like micros on this, then I would have just held this the whole time. I know it's hindsight, but this is the original trade. This is the original fucking trade. So, you know, I wouldn't move my break, and I wouldn't move my break even that tight. I just don't need it that tight on micros. You can let them breathe a little bit, but I'd still do it on micros for practice. Oh man, my allergies. How you guys' allergies doing, man? This shit is smacking me. I feel like I'm sick as fuck, but I'm not. Or I guess I'm kind of acting like I'm sick as fuck, but I'm not. It's weird. I get it like once a year, but oh man. This BPR was a fucking hoss today though. That bitch held. I like that move. Until then, but all right. We'll see. Am the same way as you. I don't care which way, as long as I get the direction it's going for some. Yeah, you just have to who cares where it's going, but know where it's at in the meantime. Because if you have too much bias, you're gonna miss trades, dude. Like in the meantime, like we are very discounted. Like we should not. It wouldn't really make sense for like, imagine this set of candles right here. Just copy and paste that. Like right here, it wouldn't make sense for us to dump that hard. We would have to have some kind of retracement. We have to before going further. And so, like I said, I'm still leaning more towards upside in the short term, but just because we're so discounted, price needs to retrace. It's gonna want to, and it's doing. You know, it's gonna set itself up along the way. If you guys have looked. Have you guys been looking at price as it's been selling off here? Do you understand how clean this looks for the upside? Oh my Lord. There are so many equal highs here. There are so many interim term highs. There's so many, look at this. I still have these equal highs marked out that we missed today. Like there's just so much good shit here. There's low resistance liquidity. This looks really good for upside. So, you know, if we do get a bounce, I think there's going to be a lot of nice plays. This is really clean looking. Looks engineered as hell. It's just like this, all these displacement legs. It's really nice. It leaves you a lot of liquidity, right? Sell side liquidity. So then if we're buyers, we can target the sell side liquidity, because that'll probably be the draw. All right, y'all. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream if there's no more questions. Y'all have a fantastic night. I will start getting a schedule together for YouTube. I think I'm gonna go live on YouTube. My original goal was like 2 to 3 times a week, so I think I'm gonna stick to that. But I haven't figured out the days of the week yet, so I'll let y'all know in Discord at least. And if you're not my Discord, it's for free. Go ahead and click that link down below in the description. Other than that, y'all have a fantastic night. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it. Gang.